before we start, today is the first birthday of this channel, so I'm like very happy because I've been posting for a year now and I'm like at 17k subscribers. That's like a lot for 1 year. That's amazing. And so I am opening my commissions. Yeah, because if you didn't know, I can actually draw more than just chibis like what you see on my videos. As you can see, like a few examples of what I did in the past month. I don't know. So those are the prices, and it's different regarding what you want, etc. Just so you know, if it's a male character, it's gonna be like about £5 more, just because it is very hard for me to draw. Same goes if it's a full body, it's way more expensive than the other, because it's hard and it takes a lot of time. There's also what I accept, what I do not accept, like I won't draw it even if you ask me to, and more details. As for payments, I only use PayPal. I know a lot of you asked to use Cash App and other stuff that I forgot, but turns out it do not exist in Europe. So now if you want to pay for commission, what I would like is you to go to my Discord server, because I would like to do that on DMs, because I do not accept friend requests. And also in my Discord server there's now a category called commissions, where there's everything that I listed today. Also, so that's very clear, you do have to pay me beforehand, before I start the drawing, but you do have to wait for me to accept your commission, because I don't want to get scammed. That's why. And then if I accept it, I will send you like the sketch, etc., my progress, so you'll be able to just ask me anything. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, I will gladly answer in my comment section. Anyways, moving on to the video. So this story happened in primary school. Mind you, at that time I was living in Spain, precisely in Andalusia. I have no idea if that's how it's called in English. I'm improvising right now. And for my Americans out there, this is Europe, this is Spain, and this is Andalusia, right? And one thing you need to know is that it is dangerously hot. Matter of fact, Sevilla is actually the hottest town in Europe most of the time, and this is very important to the story. So I was in school, I forgot what age I was like maybe 7 or something like that, and this was a very good private school, and the teachers were like very nice, the students were decent, but yeah, the teachers were nice, except one crazy woman. I don't know how it was for you guys, but like there we had 4 classroom per like grades, and it was written by numbers, so like class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, etc. And everybody had one teacher per classroom. But the teacher that had the class 1 was something that crawled out of a nightmare, I think. And we all knew that because most of us had all the siblings that told them like which teacher do you not have. Guys, when I say that this woman was crazy, is that every student in her class, no matter which grade it was, they would run out crying every fucking day. You could see the trauma on their faces, and even people that weren't even in her class anymore because it was the year before, they were still traumatized. So on the first day, we were all holding hands, praying to not get in class 1, and we all know how unlucky I am. But no, for your information, I did not get in class 1. I was actually assigned to class 4, and we had the best teacher. But we would not like brag about it, because honestly everybody felt bad for those who got class 1, and we all went to class like so happy to not get class 1 because this woman scared everybody. Also, that has nothing to do with the story, but I remember specifically in my class there was a girl called Nada. That means nothing. in Spanish. And we were in Spain, we were all Spanish. Not only would the teacher like take attendance and be like, nothing, present. But also she has to live her whole life knowing that her name is nothing. Like, and then you guys are calling me unlucky. Sorry, I really need to say that, cause who on earth named their daughter nothing? But anyways, so everybody was happy, I was happy, until our teacher that we loved told us that a teacher from another classroom would come once a week for like 2 hours to teach us science. Now guess who we got? The teacher from class 1. On the first day that we had her, it was very, very silent in the classroom. I wonder why. So on the first day, she did not even give us any lesson. She gave us a test. That's right, a test on stuff that we didn't do. That's very logical. And I forgot what the test was, but she would walk around the tables. And at any mistake, if it was grammar, even though we're in science or whatever, she would grab your copy, smash it, like cut it open with her fingers, etc., right in front of your face, in front of everybody, and then take another copy, slam it on your table, and go,
restart.
Okay, damn, I'm 7 years old, you're not even my teacher, what the fuck? And do you know why I said she would do that for grammar too? It's cause I'm dyslexic! Yeah! So you can't imagine how many times she would smash my copies and make me restart over and over again for the whole class. Even after, cause she would not let me go until I'd get right, which I would not, cause I'm dyslexic. And I tried to tell her that I was dyslexic, but she threatened me to make me hit the paper if I said that again, so she didn't really care, I think.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy.
Also, back in primary school, when your teacher wasn't here, you would have to go to another classroom and do stuff, etc. And sometimes there would be younger kids that came with us when she was giving us a lesson, and she would make them do the same thing as us, and the same thing, like she would smash their copies, etc. Miss, they are not even the right age. They're not even in this grade, what the fuck? Also, I remember one day she was insulting my classmate's mom, and he was crying so hard I felt so bad. And now for the third part, in which she tried to kill us. It was in a period of time where we had our jacket for the morning, and then later it would be way too hot, because we are in Spain, remember? And we had her a bit like 2 hours before lunch, and it was already dangerously hot outside. And I remember specifically, she tried to give us a test 2 minutes before we were supposed to go home, and we all know how tests went with that woman, right? So my class got a bit confused, because if we started the test knowing damn well that I'm dyslexic, we would not exit this classroom, we would stay there and not eat, right? So we tried to tell her that it was not possible at that time, because we are supposed to eat. And we were very nice about it. We said, Miss, we are supposed to eat. I don't think it's the right moment. Maybe we can do it the next time. And she viewed that as us being disrespectful. So she decided, as a punishment, to open the blinds, open the windows. And if you didn't know, if it's hot outside and you open the windows, inside it's gonna be hotter, right? It's not a good thing to open the windows at all. She made us put jackets on, right? And she left the classroom, she closed the door, like locked it, and she was watching us, like from the tiny windows on the door, to make sure nobody was taking off the jackets. Right. So not only it is dangerously hot for everybody. But I personally have health issues. I cannot take the heat at all, okay? It is very, very dangerous for me because I can die. And the fact that we all have our jackets on with that heat in Spain, we're gonna die. Literally. So we had to stay like that. And when the bell rang for lunchtime, she did not let us go. She just kept watching us from the window, and for 2 hours we stayed in that room with our jackets, etc. And obviously nobody had water, because it wouldn't be funny otherwise, right? Then 2 hours later, the bell rang again. So she left. She didn't open the door. No, she just left. So we had to stay there, not knowing what to do because the door is locked from the other side. We were so scared. So then that part is my friend from another classroom told me afterwards. But like when the bell rang, our teacher was waiting in the playground because normally that's where the class is supposed to be. And he waited for like 20 minutes, not knowing where his class is. So he was like, well, that's weird. So he decided to go directly to our classroom, and that's how he found us. So obviously he opened the door, he closed the windows, etc., the blind as well, and basically he was like so confused and asking us like what the hell happened. So we told him everything. Then he took us to grab lunch. I didn't know what happened, I just know he went to talk with the other teacher. Right? All I know is that she did not get fired after that, but we never had science ever again. So that was cool, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can comment, subscribe, leave a like, share it. You can hype it as well. You can join the Discord server, even though people there are kind of crazy, but it's just a detail. It's fine. Again, this is the channel's first birthday. I wanted to do something. I didn't really know what. And a lot of people told me to make a Q&A. But I actually want to do that if one day we get 100k subscribers. I actually don't know if one day we would get there. But once again, it kind of depends on you guys. So I can't really know, but yeah, it has been a year and I'm at 17k subscribers or something. It's a lot for 1 year, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything you do, except telling me I sound French, even though every fucking video I keep saying that I'm not. But that's fine, you guys are just a bit slow, as well as those who do not know what my gender is. Even though there's a big logo written he, him, not trans or something in the flipping corner, but that's fine, I guess. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye!